What's up guys, Ryan here from Actually Used. Let me cut to the chase. If you have a gunite or concrete in-ground pool and you're still messing with a suction side cleaner or cordless pool robots, it's time to rethink. I spent months actually using and testing pool cleaners in a gunite pool. From cheap $200 cleaners that barely vacuum, anything to $3,500 commercial grade pool cleaning robots. And I'm here to share what you want to look for and which cleaners are the best for gunite and concrete pools. A little tip, the best pool cleaners is the ones you don't have to think about. You want to be able to press a button and let the robot clean for you every single day. You shouldn't have to lift a finger, which is why all the cleaners I recommend are corded. Corded have a weekly timer. The best pool cleaners I've tested are corded models with weekly timers, hands down. They deliver the kind of suction power, hands-off automation, and aggressive scrubbing that gunite pools need. Why does the surface matter? Gunite and concrete pools have a rougher, more porous texture than fiberglass or vinyl. That means algae loves to take hold in those tiny crevices, and the phyton debris settles into the texture instead of just sitting on the top. You need a robot with serious scrubbing power and strong suction to clean a gunite pool, not just glide over it. At Actually Used, we don't do fluff, we do real-world tests. I've used these robots in a gunite pool, measured their suction with a manometer to get actual PSI readings, and lived with them day to day to let you know what products are worth the money and which aren't. Corded versus cordless. The big debate and easy winner. There's a lot of hype around cordless pool robots, pool cleaners lately. Sure, the idea of no cable sounds nice until you use one for a while. Let me break down why corded robots crush cordless in real world use, especially on gunite surfaces. Number one, suction power that doesn't fade. Corded cleaners have consistent, powerful suction from start to finish, whereas cordless units start strong, then fade as the battery drains. I tested this head to head using a manometer, a device that measures suction pressure in the PSI at the robot's intake port. The results of my testing, a corded Dolphin Premier Pool 2.2 PSI of suction. Popular cordless units in my test, like the Iper Scuba X1, managed only 1.0 PSI, and the BeatBot AquaSense 2 hit 1.6 PSI. That's up to 110% stronger suction on the corded robot. The Polaris Freedom cordless posted a pathetic 0.8 PSI, the lowest I've ever recorded. On gunite pools, this matters even more. The porous surface traps fine debris, and you need strong, consistent suction to pull particles out of those tiny crevices. A sub 1.0 PSI bot just pushes debris around on the surface without extracting it. With 1.5 to 2.0 PSI suction power, corded robots vacuum leaves, silt, sand, and algae right out of the gunite texture. 2. True set and forget automation. A cordless cleaner might sound like a Roomba for your pool, but there's the reality. You end up babysitting constantly. Most cordless models run 60 to 90 minutes, then you fish it out, carry the dripping robot to charge for 4 to 6 hours, then put it back in every single day. In my week testing, a high-end cordless unit handled the robot 14 times in and out twice daily, just to get a 3 full-hour cleaning cycle every day. With a corded cleaner, plug it in once, set the weekly smart timer, and it automatically turns on and cleans each day, running 3 hours at a time for 7 days. That's 21 hours of cleaning without any interaction. And want to run it more than that? Just open the app and start it. Like on the Dolphin Sigma, go out once a week to empty the filter, instead of dragging the robot around twice daily. For gunite pools, daily cleaning is especially important because algae can take hold quickly on that textured surface. You want a robot that cleans automatically every day without you remembering to start it. 3. NanoFilter filtration. The best corded robots come with NanoFiltration. NanoFiltration systems that filter water way better than standard mesh. In my tests, NanoFilters turn slightly cloudy into crystal clear within 48 hours. The kind of clarity where you see a quarter in the deep end. These pleated ultrafine filters capture pollen, algae spores, and dust that blow through normal mesh baskets. Here's the catch. NanoFilters require strong motors to push water through dense material. Cordless units don't have the battery power. If they tried, the battery would die a lot faster. That's why most cordless robots use basic mesh, and your pool never gets that polished look. On gunite pools, fine particulate matter is a constant battle. Nanofilters trap those microscopic particles that make your water hazy, leaving your concrete pool sparkling. Meet the top contenders for gunite pools. Every robot I recommend checks essential boxes: corded operation, weekly schedule, nanofilter compatibility, strong suction, smart navigation, and aggressive scrubbing that gunite surfaces demand. Let's dive into what makes each one stand out. Best value for gunite pools: Dolphin Quantum. If you want premium tech without premium price, the Dolphin Quantum is my top value pick for gunite pool owners. It's the entry model in Dolphin's commercial grade Pro line, but using it didn't feel entry at all. Why it's great for gunite: the Quantum features Dolphin's Hyperbrush technology, an active scrubbing brush that spins at 2 times the speed of standard brushes. On gunite and concrete surfaces, this aggressive scrubbing action is crucial. I watched it rip off algae that cheaper bots would glide right over. The textured surface of concrete pools doesn't faze this robot. It digs in and scrubs rather than skating across the top. Suction and power. Dual DC motors pump 4,000 GPH of water flow. My manometer test showed about 1.4 PSI, stronger than many pricier robots and absolutely crushing any cordless. It has a 7-inch wide cleaning path, larger than most in this class, meaning more gunite surface covered per pass. Filtration. The massive XXL Max Bin filter cartridge is 225% larger than standard Dolphin filters. It includes both NanoFilter panels and standard mesh in the box. On my gunite pool, the NanoFilters made a huge difference. After a couple days, the fine silt typically settles into the concrete texture was gone. The top-loading design makes cleaning take under a minute. Navigation and cleaning. SmartNav 2.0 maps the pool so that the Quantum can clean your pool efficiently. The Quantum climbs gunite walls. It scrubs the water line using twin jet thrusters that push it horizontally along the tile line. This is particularly important for gunite pools, where algae loves to grow at the water line. Automation. Weekly smart timer means set it in once and it cleans daily. The 60-foot swivel cord prevents tangling, even in larger gunite pools. It's fully automatic and can clean every single day without lifting a finger. It's the best bang for your buck on gunite pools. Strong suction to extra debris from porous surfaces, aggressive hyperbrush scrubbing, nanofilters for fine particles, and waterline cleaning. Best overall for gunite and concrete pools: Dolphin Premier. If you want the no compromises option for your gunite pool, the robot that does everything and is built to last, the Dolphin Premier is that pick. This was the first Dolphin I tested and it blew me away. From being built on a commercial grade platform, the strong 2.2 PSI of suction, and 3 filter sets included, it has everything you need and more. Why it's great for gunite: the Premier uses commercial grade motors borrowed from Dolphin's industrial lineup, providing the most powerful scrubbing and suction combination I've tested. On gunite's rough texture, this translates to phenomenal cleaning performance. The dual scrubbing brushes on the front and back of the unit work in tandem to loosen debris in the porous concrete surfaces, while the monster suction extracts everything. Suction and power. The Premier consistently pulls around 2.2 PSI in my measurements, the highest I've tested. It has dual suction inlets spanning a 9 to 10-inch wide cleaning path, about 37% wide than top cordless models. This extra suction power pulls debris out of the surface texture rather than leaving it behind. Even heavy leaves and acorns got sucked up without hesitation. Filtration. The multimedia filtration system, perfect for gunite pool owners who deal with verifying debris. It comes with 3 filter options: nanofilters for fine dust and algae, standard cartridge for everyday cleaning, a huge leaf bag for all cleanup. It even has optional disposable bags for messy situations. If you have a lot of trees near your pool, this is the right cleaner for you. It gulps down big leaves without clogging. Navigation and features. SmartNav 2.0 navigation covers the pool methodically. It climbs gunite walls confidently all the way to the water line, scrubbing the tile line where algae loves to grow on concrete pools. The 60-foot anti-tangle swivel cord gave me 0 tangles. Build quality is solid and even has a long longer through your warranty. Automation, the weekly smart timer for fully automated daily cleaning, just like the Quantum. But it also adds media alert, which the timer alerts you when your filter is full and ready to be emptied. Who is it for? Gunite pool owners who want the best and will invest up front, especially great for larger concrete pools. Lots of trees or owners who want the robot with the best filtration and performance. Best for large Gunite pools, Dolphin Sigma. If you got a Gunite pool 40 to 50 feet plus or want all the bells and whistles, the Dolphin Sigma is a robot to consider. This is Dolphin's flagship residential model and is particularly well suited for larger concrete pools. It's built on the same ProLine platform as a Premier, but as the addition of the app. It's worth the upgrade. You want to be able to connect to your pool robot from anywhere. Plus, it adds an extra motor and gyroscope to improve the cleaning performance even further. Why it's great for Gunite. The Sigma has 3 DC motors, the most on any other Dolphin residential model, delivering exceptional scrubbing and vacuuming power. Extra motor power means it maintains aggressive contact with the concrete texture while climbing the walls. The built-in gyroscope keeps it stable and pressing firmly against the walls while it climbs. Raw power and suction. Those 3 motors push over 4,500 GPH of water. My manometer showed about 2.0 PSI. Commercial level suction that extracts debris from Gunite's textured surface. The 10-inch wide intake paths, almost the entire width of the robot, making it incredibly efficient on large concrete pools. Fewer passes mean fast coverage. Smart navigation. SmartNav 3.0 actively scans and maps the pool layout. The gyroscope stabilization translates to extremely thorough wall and water line cleaning. On the Gunite, the Sigma stayed glued to our pool's concrete walls all the way up and confidently scrubbed along the tile line without slipping. Filtration. Dual top-loading filter cartridges with both NanoFilter and standard mesh panels included. On larger Gunite pools that collect more debris, having dual cartridges means better capacity between cleanings. And like always, I absolutely love these NanoFilters. Automation and smart features. Wi-Fi Bluetooth connects to the My Dolphin Plus app. Start, stop cycles, schedule cleanings, or manually drive the robot. Even Siri voice control works. The weekly smart timer lets you fully customize when you want your Sigma to clean. Who should get the Sigma? Large Gunite pool owners 40 to 50 feet or above, or anyone who wants the most advanced cleaner with the best tech on the market. Best budget for Gunite pools, Dolphin Cayman. On a tighter budget, but still want a cleaner that can handle your pool, the Dolphin Cayman delivers about 90% of what the Quantum does at a lower price. Why it's great for Gunite? The Cayman features the same hyperbrush technology as the Quantum, the fast spinning brush that actually scrubs Gunite rather than gliding over it. I watched it remove algae buildup from my concrete pool walls and floor that other robots would have ignored. Suction and performance. I measured around 1.5 PSI, nearly double the similar price robots. Filtration. Top-loading cartridge system that supports NanoFilters. Purchased separately, but free at select retailers with purchase. With NanoFilters installed, water clarity in your pool was nearly on par with the Quantum. I highly recommend adding them for concrete and Gunite pools. It catches the fine particles that settle onto the pool floor. Automation. The Cayman includes a weekly smart timer for true set it and forget it operation 2. Limitations. It has a slightly shorter 50-foot cord without swivel. No horizontal water line scrubbing, but it does climb the walls. No app for Gunite pools under around 35 feet. These aren't issues. The Cayman is true pool automation on a budget. With NanoFilters, a weekly timer, mag spin, wall climbing, and its hyperbrush scrubbing, it is one of the best values out there. Best for small Gunite and concrete pools. Dolphin Escape. For smaller Gunite or concrete in-ground pools up to 30 feet, the Dolphin Escape is an excellent choice. It's lightweight, effective on concrete surfaces, and the most affordable on this list. Why it's great for small Gunite pools? Don't let the above-ground marketing fool you. I confirmed with Dolphin that the Escape works perfectly in small in-ground Gunite pools before I tested it. It features the same hyperbrush technology as the more expensive models, spinning twice as fast standard brushes. The Escape is also ideal for small gunite pools because its lightweight and compact design navigate tighter spaces effectively. On smaller concrete pools where a massive robot would be overkill, the Escape hits a sweet spot. What can it do and can't do? The Escape focuses on floor cleaning. It does not climb walls. No built-in weekly timer either, so you have to start it manually. But there is a $100 option to upgrade to a weekly timer when you buy it, and I recommend upgrading. Suction and cleaning. Similar motor and hyperbrush tech to the Cayman, the Escape is a super capable cleaner despite its low price tag. Filtration. Top-loading maximum filter that supports optional nano filters. I tried it with nano filters and water clarity improved noticeably on the Gunite pool. Those fine particles that settled into the floor were gone after just 2 cycles. For small Gunite pools, adding nano filters is worth it. At this price, the Escape gives you Dolphin's proven hyperbrush scrubbing technology, large max spin, and solid cleaning for a lower price. If you have a small concrete pool and don't need wall climbing, this is your robot. And don't forget, you can even add a weekly timer for an extra $100. Final thoughts. Gunite and concrete pools have unique demands, especially compared to other pool types. Poor surfaces that harbor algae textures that trap fine debris and walls that need aggressive scrubbing. After testing all of these robots in our Gunite pool, here's my advice. Get a corded robot with a strong suction, nano filter compatibility, and weekly timer. So what's the right robot for your Gunite or concrete pool? Quick recommendations for Gunite pools. Best value, Dolphin Quantum. Hyperbrush scrubbing, strong suction, nano filters, waterline cleaning. Best investment, Dolphin Premier. Most powerful suction, 2.2 PSI. Multimedia filtration, commercial grade performance. On concrete, best for large Gunite pools, Dolphin Sigma. Triple motors, widest cleaning path, gyroscope stability on walls. Best budget, Dolphin Cayman. Hyperbrush scrubbing Gunite demands at an affordable price. Best for small Gunite pools, Dolphin Escape. Same hyperbrush technology, lightweight, perfect for compact concrete pools. A good pool robot should clean so well you almost forget you own it. Every robot on this list delivers that for concrete pools. Thanks for hanging out. I'm Ryan from Actually Used. Thanks for watching.